7,305 pounds. We have a CrossRoads Altitude here at HaylettRV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a 30-foot-ish toy hauler with a big super slide, about a 10-foot deep garage. It just came in on trade technically, I think last night. I don't know if we've actually even finalized the purchase, but it is happening. If you'd like to see if we have this in stock and available, visit the link in the YouTube video description down here to learn more, including pricing and any specs that we could dig up. Speaking of specs, I went through and I actually had the amazing foresight to come out with a notepad and a tape measure earlier, and I got some good garage specs here that we'll get to dig into when we get back there later. This is well kept, guys. This is clean. This is shiny. I can't find anything I would list as a problem or a defect. I mean, you can see the gel coat on the skin still gleaming. This is the RV equivalent of a late model, low mile vehicle. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. Like a lot of toy haulers, we have a little floating indoor, outdoor dining utility table. You could actually use this maybe in front of the super slide inside that we'll see. If all you care about is the inside, just go ahead and grab that little track bar button down here and skip ahead in the video a little bit. Big, wide, full pass-through storage compartment is a nice feature on this because that's something a lot of toy haulers lack. You can see how big, and I mean, that is exceptional right there. That is the storage that you want and need for a big thing like this, because you probably got a lot of gear to go with it. This is 100-inch wide body, so you can get the bigger stuff in there. I see that we've got our bigger propane tanks for extended, you know, off the grid use, if you will. The underbelly is enclosed and heated under the living area of this, which is a nice feature. Again, and not even just for like cold type situations, but even in the hotter summer, that will help you. You know, cold falls, so it'll want to bleed through the floor through, you know, like thermal diffusion. Well, because it's got kind of an extra stop down there, even your air conditioning bleeds out of the RV a little bit more slowly. So that helps you no matter what the season is. All the windows are tinted, all the windows open for airflow, gives you privacy, keeps the RV cooler inside, and it keeps your furniture from fading. Man, the exterior, the interior, both are just super clean. Aluminum wheels, all your hookups in one handy little location right there. Spare tires mounted underneath, as is the case with a lot of toy haulers. You see that we have the always on side mount ladder there. It actually just sort of like ellipses down and lets you climb up to get up to your roof to do all your maintenance and everything. Nice little detail I noticed. Your little air vents right up here, they're actually metallic. They're not plastic. And the spring assist on this ramp door, you'll break it in, but it was so overbuilt and the trailer was used so little that it's actually supporting the door before it quite touches the ground. That being said, the moment you bump it with a tire, it'll lay right down flat. So it's not like you have to jump a lip like the Duke's a Hazard to, you know, load the thing. We've got our full retractable screen wall on the back, which is something I really like on toy haulers. And just another little detail, the double floodlights for loading at night is a nice touch. We do have a push-button power awning. It does have LED lighting in the awning roller. So once the awning's out, you can use the awning in-out button to sort of angle the lights a little bit by rolling the tube how you want it. Kind of a neat feature. Both entry doors have triple steps, and both entry doors have the larger grab handles. That's some extra detail stuff I like there. They could have scaled down to a double step and a normal, not full extension handle here. But they didn't. You know, you probably wouldn't have thought twice. It is dovetailed for easy loading. While we're talking, let's get into dimensions here. We have a 10-foot deep garage. When from wall to wall inside, it's 93 inches. You have an 86-inch tall doorway. Now, understand, I measured at the bottom of this dovetail. But when you're loading, that's your lowest point. That's your highest point, so those are really the points that matter. Now, when the bed and sofas are retracted, you have, what is this here, 62 inches of clearance from the flat part of the toy hauler deck to the bottom of that white beam right there. You gain an extra 4 inches up to the seats, and you gain an extra 20 inches on top of that to the ceiling. So you can do the math from there. You've got 62 at your lowest point, 66 above that, and 86 to the ceiling. That should give you most of your critical things. If you need more information, give us a call. Our guys will run out here with a tape measure, get you an answer, a lickety-split, and God forbid you meet a living, breathing human being, you know. Also, I've seen some toy haulers save a little money by going just normal linoleum back here, as opposed to this like tough ply garage flooring. This stuff is better, it lasts longer. That's kind of the goal here. Let's sneak through. Now, you know, I'm kind of glossing over this, but I should take a moment to mention, this floor plan, I've seen this floor plan before, but if you look at the living room and the bedroom arrangement, it very closely resembles a bunkhouse. What they really did is they just chopped the bunks off a bunkhouse and put a garage back here. But what's interesting about that is you can very quickly, easily use a toy hauler as a bunkhouse. You've got all the sleeping, and by the way, this bed can be left in the up position while the sofas are down. But this could still be a bunkhouse, but it could also be a utility type trailer. So there's different things that can go into this. I do like the inclusion of the extra little hanging rod back here in the garage. That's a smart addition. And we've got a wall all set for a TV here, though I don't see where anyone ever drilled screws into your wall and then, you know, screwed it up and removed them. Let's move forward here into the living area. Quick step up right here, because you actually have a subfloor assembly under this area for your forced air ducted heating. I should have come in the other door, because that's where they intend you to come in, and that's why you have your master control center right here. Let there be light. So you've got like front and rear cabin lights basically, and you know what? It lights up in here pretty darn nice. It's got a good, warm, comfortable feel to it. Now, being a toy hauler, we've got an extra tall living area, which means a big, super tall shower and super tall slide outs for big, goofy guys like me that tend to bang their heads on stuff. I really like the peninsula style counter here. Makes it easier to get to this stainless double sink. It also means you've got a chunk of extra storage under there, as well as countertop space above. 8 cubic foot fridge freezer with magnetic friendly metallic fronts on that, which is a nice touch. And at a glance I was like, ah, crap, they missed. There's no pantry. And then I went, oh, never mind. There's actually a really big pantry over here. Now, this slide out, like you're going to look at it and say, oh, it's got a sofa slide. If you pay attention, this huge closet and dresser array right here is also in the slide out. See that little strip of carpet that you follow right in front of it? That's how you can tell. Now, this is sectional, modular type furniture. A lot of manufacturers use this because they can, it's sort of like Legos. They can put the pieces in they need to fill the space they need. This is actually right here a trifold hide-a-bed. Now, here you have 2 individual seating sections. They don't do anything special. They don't recline. They don't sleep. They don't do storage or anything. They're just seats. So, but you know, you figure if they opened up, they'd come too close to the countertop here. This can be open, and you can still snake your way around it to get through the RV. Let me back up a little bit here. I do like the double cross breeze window. That's a good welcome addition. Of course, central air, central heat, but if I don't mention that, someone's going to say, oh, I can't believe it doesn't have central air. Previous owners look like they added a TV, because that doesn't look like a factory TV. It could be. I guess it could be. But it swings out for easy viewing, and you've got a big open wall here. Now, you got to be careful. You don't want to go too big on the TV, because you might start to interfere with this bathroom wall, but you could go a little, like that looks like a 26. You could probably go 32 just fine. AM, FM, CD, DVD player, does all that good stuff. Now, right when you walk in the door, we've got a handy closet space right here. And I like that. I like having the ability to hang coats right when you walk in the door. That's one of those things that with all of our experience here at Haylett's, I mean, man, do I see a lot of RVs. I've seen tens of thousands at this point in my career. Even the last couple of years we've had that many roll through. I look for things like that. That's intelligent design. All that storage is intelligent design. This has a really user-friendly, convenient dual-entry bathroom. So you can get to it from the master bedroom or from the main living cabin here, which is handy for the kids at night if they need to sneak up here to, you know, use potty, whatever. And again, we've got a full standing shower, not a tub, and an exceptionally tall ceiling you're not going to have issues with. Now, it actually threw me off, because I'm not used to smart design like this. Well, first of all, there is a privacy pocket door, private pockety? Whatever. Anyway, I'm like, oh, cool, lights. And I start flicking the switch, and they don't turn on. So I'm like, okay, well, obviously there's got to be a wall switch somewhere in here, and I didn't spot it. And then I stepped out, and I realized, oh, actually, what's kind of neat is you can turn the lights on when you walk in the bedroom and turn them off when you walk out. It's actually pretty smart. But a lot of travel trailers don't get bedroom light switches. And it's not a big deal. I'm not saying that should be a make or break factor in anything, whether it's new, used, or whatever. It's a convenience thing. It's a nicety. It's a good detail. Big side stands here. When you get big passenger storage, you get big side stands. And I like that they left that open pocket, so you can use that as a pseudo drawer, if you will. And your headboards have outlets for, I don't know, CPAPs, phone chargers, all of it. All of it. Sliding pocket door for bathroom, sliding pocket door for hallway, if you want to call this a hallway, but I guess maybe technically it fits the bill. She's clean. She's nice. She's sharp. This is a good coach. Someone's gonna enjoy this. You're gonna have to watch your tow vehicle on this one. 7,305 pounds. You're like, well, that's half-ton towable. It is when it's empty. You have to consider that you're probably gonna put at least 1,000 pounds of stuff in here. Potentially very quickly, easily more than that, like maybe up to 1,500 very easily as well. So I do feel this is more of a 3/4 ton tower. If you got a super heavy duty half-ton and you're willing to get the correct hitching, which we do all that here at our shop. We do hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, and everything in between. But if you're willing to do everything the right way, a really heavy duty half-ton could handle this. I would prefer that type of customer and towing scenario be on a shorter tow distance, more limited towing experience. I don't want somebody to do that on a long drive, basically. You know, hills and dales and every other thing. So there you have it. You know, we've got the towing experience, we've got the RV experience, and we've got the RV right here. Check that out. Amongst the other nearly 500 that we offer every single day. You know, the biggest RV show in Michigan ever was 211 units. We usually have at least 450 in stock every day, and you don't have to pay admission, and you don't have to give us your social security number. I can't say social security number without sounding like I'm drunk and slurring it today. It's early. Hopefully I wake up, but you get my point. If you want to come, join us, walk around. Anytime, especially a used RV, new RV, I don't care. I encourage you to come put your hands on it first. I encourage you to come investigate the dealership. Like, this is our huge parts center. We've got all of our service bays over here. We have more service bays on the other side. You're buying the dealership as much as you're buying the RV, guys. So this is a nice piece. But, you know, we're a nice dealership. That's the thing, too. You're getting both aspects of this. You're not going to have to settle for the dealership to get the RV you want. You can get both here. And is better than or. So with that, take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.